Greetings, it's Terry Illumination again. I wanted to share another story that was very disturbing for me. It's actually only a couple of days old. It's to do with the very sensitive subjects that are, let's say, being challenged right now in America, mostly to do with our beautiful Constitution here, okay, and the issues around 1776. Most notably, I talk about the First Amendment and the Second Amendment, freedom of speech, and the right to defend ourselves when the First Amendment is threatened. So we are the only population on the world that has constitutionally written into law that the way we operate as a country, as a population, is according to our Constitution. First and Second Amendment, I'm referencing right now. Anyway, to get to the point, a couple of days ago, an 80-year-old man was shot dead and killed by the FBI inside his own home. There was a team, there about 20 agents overall. And there's a live video that actually shows the moment of him being shot. I'm not going to show that. It's a little bit stretching for the community guidelines here on the channel, and I'm already in enough trouble as it is. So what happened is that this old fellow is a staunch supporter of the First and Second Amendment and American freedom and American rights and so on. He's way up there in the boonies, way out in the middle of nowhere in Utah. He owns his own private bang bang sticks, and that's very normal in his area, in his part of America, in his neighborhood. Anyway, like several million other American people, he's very angry and disturbed about what's happening with the administration and the government and the leaders in America right now. And he posted a few things on social media saying that it's time to, I'm not going to use the word, but I'll try the word maybe to eradicate a certain person who was at the very top and a couple of other members of the family and some of their squad of evildoers. And that was it. And apparently it sent some red flag alerts to the FBI somewhere in Washington or wherever it was. And they decided to go out and track this old fellow. And that's what they did. And I guess to me, it seems like they turned him into like a project. Like, okay, we're going to track this guy. We're going to make sure that we're going to do our job as the FBI and hold this old boy accountable. He can't go around threatening people the way he did. That's rude. The argument, of course, is that it's free speech. That's where things get a little tricky. Anyway, I'm trying to condense the story. The FBI went there a while back and challenged him and said, "Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you threatening the leader of this great country, America?" And the old boy said, "Get away, get off my property, leave me alone. You've got no right to be here. You're trespassing. I don't care if you're FBI. Go away. What have you got? Nothing. I can say whatever I want. If you don't like it, don't listen to it." And that's the kind of tone of what was going on. Of course, the FBI didn't like that. And it was very obvious that he was a gun owner because he carried a gun to the door when they came a knocking. And sometime later, the FBI decided to show up again and harass him again. This time the old man said, "Listen, guys, what are you doing here? I haven't broken any federal laws. You know I don't like that guy. And I have this dream that maybe one day he'll be, let's say, removed. But that's just a dream. I just posted it on there." And then the FBI said, no, that's not going to work for us. You need to come with us. You need to put down your arms and you need to come with us. And the old guy was like contesting him, like, why? What have I done? I've done nothing wrong. I'm doing nothing wrong. You're here. Where's your warrant? Show me the warrant. They didn't have a warrant. And so the old guy was just standing there, and he started like, gesturing with his body and his firearm. And the FBI took that as a threat and they shot and killed him. They didn't have a warrant or anything. I think it was very disturbing. I'm going to show you right here. Okay, now I'm not going to show this video because the video itself is really disturbing. But this is the story. And it's just a tiny story because there's so much more violence going on all over the world right now that this killing of one little innocent old man, it doesn't really hit the headlines or anything. But anyway, there it is. There's a story. The video exposes the tense moments prior to the deadly raid. It actually shows the moment of the shooting as well. The video is right here. You can actually see it and hear it. Show it. And there's some of the story. Okay, there's more pictures. Anyway, I find this extremely disturbing. This is, to me, very, very, very disturbing stuff. Thank you for listening. Have a super evening.